Well,
in Indiana land, sir.
well,
How
I
you?
mean, there's a Hoosier thing going on here.
Yeah, good to see. Oh wow. Okay, so that's the house.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, Bob has a new house in Indiana. Bob, now because of where are you? I mean, I because obviously I heard from Indiana was getting walloped with the storms. I actually
Yeah.
reached out to Stu Schweiger, made sure that he was okay. He's in West Lafayette. He said that it's just been rainy there, but he is okay. So I'm very happy to know that Stu Schweiger and his family were okay. How are you down in wherever the hell you're at?
Oh, we good. No problem.
Okay. Okay, good.
Uh, but
So
I
what
mean,
are your thoughts there? Go ahead. Sir.
no, in the outlying areas, lots of flooding happened. More last week than now. Um, it's actually been pretty nice. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
you know, it was actually real nice today. It was probably 81, 82
Liars.
degrees, no
Liars.
humidity,
Prove you
and
too.
and it was my wife's birthday.
Well, happy
So
birthday to the missus.
yeah, she
Happy
had
birthday
a good
to the missus.
birthday. I'm not very good at surprising her, and I think I actually did it for the first time in 33 years. I actually surprised her a little bit.
Okay.
A lot
I
of
need to
people
hear this.
showed up. A lot of people
Oh, it
showed
was
up. She wasn't
a
expecting.
a real surprise party. Well,
Yeah,
cool as hell. Talk to
yep,
me.
yep, yep. Built her some things. She got a Venus flytrap, which is cool because she gets to watch the flies die inside the house. Like the flies go in and go, "Hey, what the hell's this?" and get ate. She loves that. It's a like it's an
I like
amazing thing.
that.
So yeah, that's it.
I well every time I hear Venus flytrap, I always my thoughts always goes back to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah. No, me is feed me Seymour. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, yeah. From and what was it? Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Okay,
Feed me Seymour. Yeah.
okay.
I think I do a real good job at that.
Not bad, not bad. Because
No,
I
it's
knew
not
what you
terrible.
were doing. It's not. It doesn't suck. As author said in the movie, it doesn't suck.
Right. So Richie again, the Canadian Bronco wants to chime in to be smarter than me. Now, trust me, I did look at all the carnivorous plants, but she asked specifically for a Venus flytrap. So, therefore, that's what I got. There are like these little deals. I think they're, Richie, help me out. Like these jugs. They look like jugs, like water jugs that can wear out some freaking flies. But she asked for a Venus flytrap, so therefore that's what I got for her birthday. So, and I built her a fire pit and also put some lights up on the back deck of the new place and that type of stuff. They're all solar, so pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you quantified the jugs thing because you know exactly where my mind went immediately.
Look, if you ever saw my wife, jugs would be, yeah, that'd be a conversation, no doubt.
Well, I hope to meet you and well, I have to meet. Actually, I can say this too. I hope to meet you and your wife sometime soon.
Well, we sure hope so. We've tried to do it a couple times. I think there was a couple like near misses, when I was in Tennessee. So near misses, like you were coming, you were down that way, and then just for whatever reason, I think I got sent off on a job or something, and then it just never happened. That'll happen. One
Yeah,
day it'll happen.
I hope
But
so.
to be
I hope so.
but to be honest, it needs to happen.
Yeah, before they plant my ass.
let's not plant ourselves
Yeah.
before we have
Okay.
that opportunity. Okay.
I agree with that. I'm 100% on that. So, other than Venus flytraps and your wife's birthday, what are your thoughts? Yeah, yeah. Skip says I need a lady. Hey, if I'm talking about jugs, yeah, that is an obvious answer. What are your thoughts on? Okay, oh, a trumpet pitcher. See, yep, Richie's is reaching for all of the good shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
Nav and
No,
Sac
he's
County.
right. It's a pitcher. I said jugs like a jug, right? Like, and then and
Uh,
then and then Cap, my shipmate took it to the boobs. So I mean I don't blame him for that, but yes, it's a pitcher. It is exactly what it is. It's like a pitcher plant, and all these flies go in there and they die forever.
okay.
It's gone.
Well, of course I'm going to take it to the boobs. But back to football,
Yes.
which is a round boob that somebody throws down the field, right?
Yeah.
An oblong.
Right.
Okay.
One of those.
Your thoughts. What's going on, brother? And yes, first off, have you heard anything other than what we have? Is that we're now the conjecture portion is, well, it's a knee, it's a low ankle, it's a high. Well, haven't heard a high ankle. We've heard knee and low ankle, and we have had conjecture of whether the MRI has taken place yet. It's supposed to take place tomorrow. I don't know. And just like my buddy Bot was saying, oh, you can guarantee and I caught myself. You can guarantee F and TA that he had an MRI when he left the field. I can guarantee that almost true.
Well, I can't guarantee I won't throw an F bomb. How's that?
Oh, go ahead. I try not to. I've actually
Hey,
unless
that,
it's warranted.
that right there, that comment, that's my dude. We had a little bit of a thing on my live show, but he knows that's what we do. We have a thing
Oh, I got
from
it.
time to
Yeah,
time.
no, I got it.
Sack
Yeah,
Town.
I'm all.
It's all good, bro. You know that.
I'm all for it. But people tell me that it's more quote unquote professional. I get it. It is. But I wanna try to adhere to
Here,
the family friendly.
so my daughter actually was hosting the show that I had just a little while ago, and she was a little boogered up before we even started. So she did a great job for a minute. Uh, when all these guys are trying to flip her some stuff, she wasn't having it. Uh, but she had a great take. The great take
Good.
was this: if you have a running back built like Genty, goes down like that, and has to be helped off the field in practice, it's not good. It is not good, especially when the entire team stopped what they were doing
Yes.
just to, you know what I mean? That's not good. It can be several things. It could be an Achilles. It could be as simple as a bone bruise. It could be as simple as, but I'm sure those trainers, because he hasn't played many snaps at all in the preseason.
Right.
I think, what does he have? 5 carries? I think.
If that. And that was all on the first series against the Cardinals.
Right. So the trainers are like, hey, if you feel any issues down there at all, I want you to go down, don't even step on it. Now that could also be a thing. Don't even try to get up, just yell for us. That's the best case scenario, right? The thing about it is running back in his condition goes down diving for a football. My only thought is that as he was twisting to go dive for a football, is that whole foot getting caught in the turf thing, that kind of stuff. Genty is not known for being injury prone.
No.
There's not a dude that's going to limp off the field. Not, I mean, or need help off the field. That's what concerns me the most. Now, conjecture, speculation, absolutely. It can be anything from an ACL, LCL, patella tendon, can be a freaking Achilles. For crying out loud, I hope not. It could be as simple as what my daughter said. He stubbed his toe. He'll be fine. She's that glass half full, my daughter is. So that's Raider Shy. You know who Raider Shy is. Hell Raider knows who Raider Shy is.
Actually, I have not met her through your channel yet.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to watch the show we just had, because at the let's say if you look at the first 30 minutes, she was hosting.
Okay.
First out, like the second half of the first hour, I said, all yours. Here's what you have to do to run a channel. She's like, shit, there's a lot to do. I'm like, right.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, you didn't even create it. It wasn't even the time to create it. She goes, damn, Dad, there's a lot of shit going on. I said, right, you're in charge, go. So she just took over for about half hour. Sacktown was a half hour or maybe an hour, I think she was on there. Just kind of hosting the show.
Yeah, Richie was okay. Now, far be it from me. Don't they practice on grass? I thought they practiced on grass.
Are they in Henderson or are they at Legion? I think they're in Henderson, right? Henderson would be grass, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was grass because they play on grass at the stadium. I would think that they would be practicing on grass too.
Yeah, they literally put grass down for every game in
right,
a Legion,
because the turf that is there in a that is not that they roll the carpet in for Raider games, but there is a synthetic turf for other teams at Allegiant, but the Raiders play on grass. So I would think, of course, they actually practice on grass. It would defeat the purpose if they went from one to the other.
So Richie did say one just above that. The one thing I did hear was a partial tear. Here's the thing. Until there's an MRI, nobody knows if it's partial, if it's what the fuck it is. That right there is conjecture. That's now what we're doing, speculation. Conjecture is one thing, speculation is another. You can't be specific on something that's not been seen on a MRI. So
okay, we are getting thank God for Anna, who lives in Vegas. So that's why I get my real Vegas news from Anna.
Henderson.
Practice was in Henderson, and the local news said it looked more as a knee injury. So at least we're getting it down to it's not ankle, it's a knee injury per our super stealth in was it Vegas. Thank you, Anna, who is telling us reports that because of course they're going to be all over it there.
Now here's the thing, Jack or Cat.
You're
the
good.
One thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Jack's not here, so I have to answer the Cat.
Shipmate.
Go ahead, sir.
Shipmate. So,
yes.
How about that? Is that better? Okay. So
that's great. I'm good. Yeah.
So the one thing I will say is anybody at this point in time that gets specific with anything is pure conjecture, not even speculation. Like being able to say it's a partial tear at this point is bullshit. Nobody knows if it's partial, full, 3/4, none of that stuff. Now, granted, that is what was said by an actual reputable person. But without pictures, you don't know. So But the
Right.
thing about it is, when a dude like him needs helped off the field and can't put weight on his right leg, it's not good. And
Yeah.
my daughter says maybe he just stubbed his toe because she loves him. She loves Genty. So I think he
Yeah.
just stubbed his toe, and the trainers just want him off the field. Like, come here.
Yeah, but a toast. I love your daughter for the, like you said, glass half full. But
She is.
even if you stub your toe, you could put, because when I hit my toe, I would go heel. I
Right.
would walk on the heel of the foot. If you're not
Right.
putting any pressure on a stub toe, love your
Well,
daughter. I'm pretty sure it's more than a stub toe. And yes, we're all going to be
now,
praying for
she's
Genty.
the
Yes.
one that made the
Go
point to
ahead.
me. She's the one that made the point to me, though, and she was serious about it. Um, it wasn't me. I said it, but she's the one that made the point. She goes, "Well, we haven't seen Genty much in the preseason at all. Maybe they were already watching a little something and didn't want him to get too much banged up and having to deal with this stuff. Maybe they were already kind of monitoring something, and they told him, if you feel anything, you do not get up." And I looked at my daughter. I said, "I love you." That is an amazing take on
Yeah.
that. I said that is a glass half full take, but I love the take. That maybe the
Oh,
trainers were like,
I
"Hey,
do too. And
if it hurts, stay down."
yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And Anna also says, and likes, again, she's in Vegas. She's my spot, not my spot reporter, but she is our spot reporter
Yeah.
in Vegas. Both Anna as well as Bishop are in Vegas, and they will tell you what's going on from Vegas. And
Right.
when I get Anna reports or Bishop reports, I treat them like gold. Uh,
Right.
yeah, Skip man says he's talking about the Browns. 1 second. Did they figure out who your quarterback is yet? Just questioning. That was the Skip over on Instagram. Come over to YouTube, dude. You know where it is. Yeah. Anyway, and by the way, and Willie Wayne is a couple different things. Now, Bob or Shipmate or Nav,
Yeah.
Rafa's in the background. Would you
Okay.
like to do a triple with Rafa real quick? And
Well, we need his words of wisdom.
yeah,
Rafa,
I figured this. I wouldn't
he
ask.
he always has these freaking words of wisdom. I just enjoy that. I really do.
Okay, and well, I'm going to show this from Richie Riche real quick when I bring, and Rafa is coming in. If he's not well, he should not have been practicing. Far too many injuries get worse when the player compensates for a minor injury. Uh, well, yeah, Rafa will cuss if he's upset. He just won't spontaneously cuss. He has to
He
be
just doesn't.
upset to
He
cuss.
doesn't just
So
run
Rafa,
off.
Yeah,
show, yeah.
He doesn't run off with the F bombs. He just doesn't do that.
yeah,
And
and to
I'm
be
trying
honest, right
not
now,
to.
okay, okay.
Go ahead, bud.
But yeah, but I mean, because I heard about like Dastin Janty and what I just look at about like all the social media that I was just like, oh my fucking goodness, this is gonna be like a fucking nightmare. Because looking at this perspective, this is like a much bigger story because this is a real legitimate concern for all the team because he just suffered while driving for a pass and landing awkwardly, and he wasn't able to put weight on his right leg. And why Genty is so much important to this offense? Because
Yeah.
Raiders are simply replacing a running back if Genty missed time. Because we just saw what happened with Clint Kubiak. It's expected to reliable, heavy on the wrong game, movements, on concept, creating opportunities for playmakers. He was supposed to be one of the central pieces of that system alongside Bronte Bowers. And what just make it happen? Because that happened about 3 weeks before this regular season opener. That was make scary. If it is a minor injury and Gentry returns quickly, they can move forward. But it's dealing with a significant knee injury, suddenly has to strike the offensive identity right before the season begins. And remember about this, folks. It's not established veteran Raider room, which is the running back room with multiple proven starters. Now, if they had to the midst of the time, Mike Washington Jr. becomes very important because this is where the draft decision could suddenly become extremely valuable. Because we've been seeing Mike Washington Jr. offer this performance against Houston Texans. Because this pleasantness appears to fit what Kubi wants to.
Yeah.
The negative is one where he can simply be expected to reproduce Gentry's entire workload. And we probably go like running back by committee. If Gentry is out for a extended period, I wouldn't expect Washington to receive 25 touches every game. I would expect closer to, because if they're going to put Washington Jr., they're going to be explosiveness, change of pace, and potentially laid back. Deal a lot of additional touches and pass game work, and Roman Hamby, which is their rotational carries. So I know the people that say it's injured, we already know it is, but how about it's going to be it? Because if it's a minor knee, a leg injury, you're going to miss practice in preseason, but he returns at the week number 1. But if it's moderated, he missed several weeks, and there goes Washington becomes very important, probably jumps Saints somewhat. If I'm looking at this right now, I'm concerned, but I'm not panicking yet, because the worst thing they can do about it now, he'll be doing fine, okay? So we're not going to pull it over for like a scary moment, so we got this.
All right, Rafa, take a breath.
All right.
Okay. Take a breath. I think you said that all in one breath. And it was, and love Rafa and agreed. If you are coming in on the second hour of the show, I said this in my opener on the first hour, because I'm doing hour shows now, hour cut, then I might do a third one if there's an ability. If by the way, Skip, if you're over on Instagram, come over to YouTube. Thank you for that. And I agree. I would say that what Mike Washington showed in the preseason, what Mike Washington's ability is, his cut and go is awesome as hell. He was the best running back taken, not named what's his I caught myself. I almost said what's his, but
Jeremiah
what's his
Love.
name that went by from thank you, Jeremiah Love, that went to the Cardinals. I'm trying to watch my mouth. I'm doing a good job of it so far.
Gotcha.
But
I'm here to help, bro.
If he's not named Jeremiah Love, Washington was one of the highest ranked. Go ahead, Nav. And it's going to be great to have him on our team. But Dylan Lobby is going to be that other guy, and he is going to catch passes. And remember, Hayward, who is more of a H-back, running back, fullback, his importance is going to go up immeasurably as well. He might even get some more touches as a running back, but we're going to see him more often.
Absolute beast.
Michael King, good to see you.
And Connor Hayward is one of my
can't wait
top 3 winners of the preseason. Top 3 winners in the preseason. Connor Hayward's one of them. That dude is a blocking beast. He can catch. He's fast. He's a big body. Blocks like a crazy man. I mean, he blasts anybody in front of him when it's in a blocking scheme. Hell, there was one play last game. Mendoza had nothing else, nothing. He was gonna get killed. So it was actually a favorable position where the defense was set up perfectly, unless there's a nickel that's going to blitz. And that nickel come free. He was free. Hayward chips him. He chips him, knocks him off his freaking route to the quarterback, and then goes out and just makes himself available. And Mendoza didn't even look. He just like chucked it out there to him. And 11 yards. First down. Mendoza got freaking ranked on it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. Mendoza needs to take those hits. He really does. I mean, he needs to understand that this isn't the Big Ten. This is the NFL. When he starts getting those underneath his chin hits, he's going to start realizing I need to process this shit a little bit faster, right? And Hayward saved his life on that play. He really did by himself. Chip that free blitzer, which nobody saw coming, because the offense was set up to defeat that defense. Unless there's a free blitzer. And guess what? Nickel comes in to blitz. Hayward chips him, goes out and says, I'm here. Fernando does a little fucking whoop, just chucks it over there, and Hayward goes and runs everybody over for 11 yards. Caught the ball probably, I don't know, maybe 5 yards. You know what I mean? And he just goes, all right, somebody try to tackle me. You know? And does anybody know what his dad's nickname was? What Connor Hayward's dad's nickname was? Anybody know?
I know what it was.
Do you know,
Ironhead.
Rafa, do you know?
About the injury or
who Connor Hayward's daddy's nickname was?
Oh, you mean Connor Hayward?
Yeah, Connor Hayward's dad. Oh, don't Google it. Just say it.
Yeah, because they were just like, man.
That and well,
Bob Stannard.
And while you're Googling, Rafa, what team did he play for his entire career?
Oh, you're talking about because I'm not Googling it. I'm not Googling at all because
no, I see it in your glasses. See, your glasses show it all.
Oh, hold on a minute, because I was looking for another thing. Thing. It's not like
I see.
Yeah.
Craig Ironhead Hayward played for the Nolans Saints.
Most of his career. I think he did actually play for the Steelers at the end of his career. I think he actually did go to the Steelers.
At the end of his career, he came up primarily, and most of his games were with the Saints, and then he went to the Steelers, which is why his kids playing for the Steelers are, it goes chip off the block. Anna, I wasn't ignoring you, but it's hard for me to get a word in edgewise between Rafa and Bob, so I wanted to make sure.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Thank you, Richie Riche, for. No, I hate to try to interrupt people, and that's why people get. And I will say this: when I have Peggy on the show, oh my God, I have to raise my voice because I don't want to interrupt her, but I have to, because she'll ask me a question and then I won't allow me to answer it. But the thing is that worst case, and Richie said that, is that okay? We're talking worst case, 3/4 torn LCL, PCL, ACL. That's what I'm saying. So hopefully it's not that. But that is why I said the importance of having Mike Washington. Remember, he's a rookie. Well, so was Ashton Genty last year, and he made 1,000 yards. I'm going to say he made 1,000 yards almost behind a shitty offensive line. Imagine what he would have done and will do under an improved offensive line this year. So, and gentlemen, I gotta let you know I got China in the back. So I've done a 3 screen. I'm gonna bring China in. So because it'll get just way too friggin' much with 4 people in here. So
Okay.
Ralph, I'm gonna say and thank you for your term, Ralph,
Oh
for
yeah.
coming in. Bob, as
Hey,
always, shipmate.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring
thank you
in
so
China.
much.
Go ahead, Bob.
so hey, before Rafa goes, I want your words of encouragement, just Raiders in general. Can you do that for us?
Yes, I just wanted to tell you there is only one nation, there is only motherfucking nation, and that's Raider Nation because it's all about the shield coming out there. And when I drop those words of wisdom, you know what time it is. So thank you very much.
Love it. Gotta have it.
That's great. That's great. Rafa, thanks again, shipmate. And Bob, you as well, shipmate. We'll have you on again, sir. You know it. And
Yes, sir.
blessings up there in Indiana to you, sir.
Yes, sir. You got it.
All right.
And
That's now love him in here. I can do I hate and you guys know I hate doing 3 screens. I can't stand doing 3 screens, but when I will not do a 4 screen because that's way too much going on at the time. And yeah, Rich Richey did put in that that he Craig Ironhead Hayward played for a couple other teams. He did, but to me, he's an all-in saint. And then at the end of his career, he played for the Stillers, and I said Stillers correctly as well. We welcome to the show China, and again, thank you for being in here as well, China. It's always good to see you. Yeah, Anna is talking about partial tears and the shield. I know you got the shield. Yeah. Anybody that does this shit, I can't stand, Bob. Okay, that to me means Kansas City Chief, Atlanta Brave, and Florida State assholes or semi assholes. Okay,
Damn.
go ahead, China.
Florida State
Just saying.
assholes. Damn. What you got against
No,
them?
semi no half asses. Florida State half asses, the semi holes,
Gotcha. Okay.
semi hole.
All righty then.
Okay.
You're starting to scare me there, Captain. Or got me worried. Really, Miss Ma'am? Seriously? Seriously? You gonna sit in my chair? Oh, you may notice
Yeah.
if you may notice the newest edition right here.
Okay. Hey, I know that dog. And yeah, Richie, I might have, I think he might have actually went to training camp with him and then just didn't sign. He
Stop chasing.
he played college in Pittsburgh, that's for sure. That's what I do. That's why his kids are like Stiller fans through and through. You know,
Get
yeah,
off me.
played college at Pitt, but yeah,
Bubba.
Craig Ironhead Hayward.
Stop it. Okay.
There you go.
Anyway, so
Now and again, 2 hour show. So I mean I know the dogs are awesome, but I want to make sure we got you on. Okay. By the way,
I
you
know.
can see the bald coming out when I here, but
I see.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Or
well,
the bigger.
even though you
It's
said
not
you're
really
61,
a bigger part, a bigger
yeah,
part.
Cap, even
But
though you say
hopefully
you're
it'll
60,
get worse. Anyway,
Cap,
go
even though you
ahead.
said you're 61, but you dance like you're about 40, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, but
I do when the amps go to me, and that's before any knee surgeries, which are
ah,
upcoming. We'll see.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank Cool Kev for the compliment on whenever I come on, I go into meteorology mode. Yes, it's been hot.
Which is fine. Which great. I mean, at least you didn't say. Did you say it's like was it Robin Williams and Good Morning Vietnam? What's the weather? It's hot, damn hot.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like and then I won't even go into the very raw after that. Go on.
Okay. So when we went to the game
Oh, Puppet's
on,
here too. Cool.
huh? Oh Lord, not Raider Puppet.
He's here.
Cap you for okay. Hi, Raider Puppet. But
There you
we went
go.
to the
Go
yeah,
on.
we went Okay, we went to the Raider game on Thursday, and it was a little rough the first half. Fernando Mendoza threw a pick six. But now we came back late in the fourth, and we just got the gears grind and got the gears grinding, and we just got some work we need to do. We got a game coming up this week against the Niners, but yeah, I did hear about Ashton Genty. We don't know what's going on with him. If it's if it's his knee or if it's his ankle or something, we won't know for maybe for a few days. Either tomorrow or sometime this week, we should know how much time he's gonna be coming. He'll be missing. But like I said, I forgot.
Yeah, I'll know. I'll know by the time I get to. Be in Vegas. I'll be in Vegas Wednesday, so I
Okay.
will definitely know Wednesday or at least what they put out.
Hmm.
Because if they don't put out any information, I can't tell you what's going on. But I should know what's going on by then. Skull, good to see
Right.
you, Skull Raider over there on Instagram. Come on, YouTube. Go ahead.
But yeah, we just need a lot. We got a lot to work on. Well, actually, our guys got a lot to work on before the regular season. I know every player is fighting for that 53-man roster, trying to get that spot on the 53-man roster. So we got a lot of these guys got a lot to work on. I don't care if it's your quarterback. I don't care if it's your quarterback. Oh, they're I was like, who was he? Not Matt Gay, the other one, the one that missed the two field goals.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Tokyo Toe.
Yeah.
I was thinking that he might be on international player. He might be that guy,
Mm,
but from what I've seen of him, I don't even know if I want to have a roster spot that doesn't even count. Okay.
right.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with this one. Mike should have had a touchdown.
Hmm.
If it was, Mike Washington, he threw it behind Mike Washington. If he threw it on Mike Washington, he would have
Hmm.
went there. Also, Benson, if he catches the ball, would have
Hmm.
had a touchdown. So that's a swing of several points. Eric,
Right.
don't back down. Yeah, Eric just says that there hasn't been any updates. So yeah, you are, and he is correct. No updates. We know that Ashton we know what we know. Practice was stopped. The music was stopped. He was helped off the field by two trainers. That there will be an MRI tomorrow for what they're saying. They could have had an MRI already. We don't know. No
Hmm.
updates. We don't know what the problem is. So
Right.
for all the doomsayers,
Yeah.
we'll see. El
Yeah.
Raider saying the toe is done. I think so. I mean, honestly,
Yeah. He is.
and maybe it's nerves. I don't know, but if it doesn't cost us a roster spot, he might stick around. As
Right.
an international player, if it doesn't cost us a roster spot, he might stick around. But if it's going to cost us a roster spot of the 53, no, Matt Gay has the job.
Yeah. He already got. Oh,
We are
Matt Gay
Hartman.
is
Good
one
to
of the
see you.
best. Like you said, Matt Gay is one of the best freaking kickers there is besides Brandon Aubrey. But that's neither here nor there. But the Tokyo Toad, he it don't look like he even tried to hit it into the uprights. I mean, he he missed he missed it from like far left, and then in the next one, I think he missed it from far right. I mean, Danny and I we're sitting in the very front row by the end zone at Reliant and witnessed both missed field goals from him. I was like, he's done. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and
but
extra points too.
exactly. There you go. Yeah, I forgot about the extra points that he did, and that was just ridiculous. Like you supposed to be a good kicker, but you can't kick it within the uprights, really? But as far as offense, I looked at Trayson the
Firpo came
third.
by. Thank you.
Okay, but I looked at my boy Trayson the third. He actually
Go
looked
ahead.
really good. I Like I said, I looked at Trayson the third. He looked really good. I mean, he still got some work as an offensive guard. See, Mike Washington Jr., like you said, he should have gotten a couple touchdowns out of that if Fernando Mendoza would have just threw the ball to him. Oh God, who else am I thinking? Defense. I mean, my God, the defense needs some work. But it's
Defense has been getting gassed both
yeah.
preseason games. Just
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like one cut and run with the guy, whoever the running back is. And in the Cardinals, I thought it was even worse with the
Mm,
Cardinals. They seemed to have improved. Maybe I'm not remembering as much, but they got gashed by the Cardinals. It improved a little bit against the Texans, but the Texans really don't have a running game.
they really
So
don't.
maybe that was one of the reasons why. Yeah. Yeah, it's Gay's job to move. Dylan Lobby's going to be there. Mike Washington's going to be there, and obviously Hayward is going to get more reps. And I have no. I mean, I want to see Ashton Genty back as soon as possible. We all do.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
all do. But I will say this again: that the Raiders running back room right now is better than it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only guy that was there that was not Genty that was there last year is Dylan Lobby.
Yeah.
Hayward is new. Washington is new. And we are good. We got what we can have, and we should be good to go.
Okay.
Oh, and Hemby, yes, okay, and I think he's going to be on the practice squad, Bob Hemby, who played in Indiana I almost said Mariota. Uh,
Oh wow.
woo! What from the way back from Mariota? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who I meant. Um, Pismo Bob, good to see you, Bob. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. China, we got about 2 minutes before I cut this, and we'll go to a third hour. I'm trying to keep them on hour shows. Hey, Nav, when I cut, get ready to pick up on the new link for the new show. Okay, Furpo, good to see you. Jimmy Furpo came by to say Raiders, and we already had Matt Marinovich in here. I almost said Mariota twice, so there. But Raider JP, good to see you over there on Instagram. Hit me up. I'm going to YouTube. China, love you, darling. Like I said, come over to the next YouTube link. Okay, come over to the next YouTube link, and thank you for the report because you were there. You
Mm-hmm.
were there at Texas, and we have a lot of work to do. And that was even before we had the injury report
Yeah.
to Ashton Jensen. Folks, I'm cutting out. I'm going to cut them at 55 minutes or so or whatever. Stay tuned. Come back for the next show. It'll be on YouTube. YouTube, hit the link. I will see you. I'm going to cut you out there, honey, and then I'm going to do the promo out. We'll see you in a little bit.